everyone. Good to see you here. Does anyone regret today we should have brought more of our friends or team members here in this convention? Yes or yes? Yes? Have we learned anything so far today from those few outstanding speakers? Yes. Did we know a bit more about how to make more money, quick money, ethically, after we learn from Dennis? Yes. You will earn more money because you shout louder. I have to say, give yourself a big round of applause first. Why? Because each of us here today, we are one step closer to our own success, right? Congratulations. Today we're going to talk about how to build a high-performance team. We all understand, Jeunesse, we need a team, right? Not sure? Hesitating? I shared many times, I said the Jeunesse business is not difficult to build, but it's not that easy to understand. If someone can remember that, I mentioned that in 2016 in Gold Coast. And I remember that once I say it is not that easy to understand, I'm sure a lot of the audience don't understand what I really say. Jeunesse business is very easy to build it, but take a little bit of energy, take understanding, take a learning curve to really understand what the Jeunesse is all about. So first of all, the number one question I want to ask each of us, I want to clarify that, is what kind of business is Jeunesse really about? I listed a few over here. Is Jeunesse gives us a sales job, selling cosmetics? No? Yes, you are. Do we have a sales job selling YES system in terms the entire Jeunesse products, health products, weight management, and skincare? Do we have a job selling company stories? Yes. Are we selling compensation plans? Or are we selling business opportunity, or even some of us selling our friendship? Okay, all of those answers are correct or not exactly correct. To me, by understanding or identify what is Jeunesse is all about is the key element before we even talk about success, before we talk about how we touch other people's life. To me, my understanding is Jeunesse is a business opportunity, an opportunity for us to build a global distribution network. Just like McDonald's. Anyone went to McDonald's before? Not today, right? Not tomorrow, because Dr. Jim Papa said it's not healthy. But we all understand McDonald's is a franchise business, right? So each of us actually in Jeunesse is a McDonald's company. We are franchisor, okay? And which we can have many franchisees or McDonald's stores anywhere, everywhere, or internationally. So it makes sense that more franchises we have, more McDonald's stores we have, the more business we have, right? Only few have. Anyone has more McDonald's shops or stores internationally? 141 countries. And Dennis will bring us more, right? So the more franchises you have, the more team members you have, the more business you have. That's what we want. At least that's what I want. So first of all, we have to identify what is a high-performance team. there are two areas we can look into. That one is called a team's inner structure, and the other one is called team's outer environment. Those two are helping us to identify if we do have a high-performance team. Let's have a look at it. A team's inner structure, there are many ways we can identify if a team is high-performance team or low performance. For example, vision. A high-performance team do have a unified, clear vision for future. Okay, I was told one day, I learned this and I never forget. A clear vision, a clear goal will deliver a clear result. A hazy goal will deliver hazy result, but more often deliver no result. So a clear vision is so important for us as an individual and also as a team. So that's very, very important to have. Number two, a team must be unified instead of scattered around. So that also contributes the high-performing team's qualities there. In the team, when you see team members are respecting each other, that pretty much shows that's a very high-performance team. While the other low-performance team, you probably see more self-centered. So respect for the team member, regardless of their ranking in the business, is very important, at least to my business. And the communication, we have to have a team environment. People are free to express what they really think, what they really thought. They might be wrong, might be not correct, but we have to have those environment for people to express what they really want. Communication is one of the key. And the leadership. A very good team with a high-performing activity, the leadership must be through influence, not through control. Over the years, I've been seeing a lot of activities, a lot of people talking about leadership is about influence, not about control. But probably my mind was trained as an engineer, so I want to see a lot of logical activities behind those talks. And often what people talk is probably not what people are doing. So influence is the only leadership way we can lead the team, especially when you become higher and higher in the Jeunesse business, to keep control less and less in our mind sometimes become a little challenge, but we have to understand that leadership is only about influence. People seeing what we do, what we act, not what we say, not what we talk only. Participation. A high-performing team, often team leaders are willing to participate more team activities, right? And responsibility. More responsibility are willing to be taken by the team member, or more excuses team member might have. So all of this loyalty, not loyalty, well, we have to loyal to the company, we have to loyal to ourselves, we have to loyal to the team. So all of those are just a few key parts how we can identify if a team is a high-performing team or low-performing team. Very easy, right? Now let's have a look at the team outer environment. A high-performance team must have a unified responsibility on rights and responsibilities, right? Responsibility, rights have to be unified. Motivation and the restrictions have to be unified as well. And team guide and support has to be unified. A high-performing team must have a good rapport with the outside environment, outside the world. Because, yes, we are independent team, but we cannot survive without outside all the situations. Team culture. The earnest and energetic and appreciation are the very few, very important factors a team culture should always encourage, right? And self-development. And I believe self-development is one of the key factors to be successful in this industry. Sometimes we feel the outside grass is greener. Anyone had this feeling or anyone did? Yes, you are honest man. Thank you. Sometimes we feel outside grass is greener, and the matter of fact is not, right? And the personal development kicks in when we hit that bottleneck. Lot of opportunities around here. Here, there. Are we having many, many more opportunities around? Yeah. Yes? More and more? True. It is true. Some people hit the roof in one side and they blaming the vehicle is not that good and the team is not that good and the product is not that good, the company is not that good, blah, blah. What are they going to do? They're going to change because they think outside grass is greener. That is the simplest way to do the business, right? They change. And after a little while, they try the different vehicles, then they hit the roof again. And the same problem happens. The company does not do what we want to do. Say, Dennis should give us $50,000 GPS, not $15,000, right? We start to blame. And so on and so forth. People start to jumping around, people start to change because they hit the roof. And to my understanding, maybe Dennis should increase 50 grand, but the fundamental part is how good we are. Oh, Dennis give me a permission to earn 50 grand from beginning. Okay, Lyndon had it. All right, so when we hit the roof, it's often not because of the vehicle itself. It's often because we not developing good enough. When we change, we hit the roof. When we change, we hit the roof. When we change, we hit the roof. So there's an easy way. Anyone wants to know the secret to not hit the roof? Develop yourself. So when you become a better yourself, when you become sharper, more professional, more powerful, more understanding, more supportive, more humble, your business will grow automatically without your notice. So instead of change the vehicle, your roof is going to be lifted up. So self-development is always number one emphasis I would encourage each of us to spend time on. Okay, after we identify which team is a high-performing team, now we need to go to do it, right? Number one, what we need to do, sponsoring. There's a little bit difference between the word sponsoring, recruiting, enrolling, and so on. My preference is using sponsoring, probably more neutral. That's just my understanding. We need to sponsor more and more franchisees, or you have to have more McDonald's stores internationally, faster, quicker, better, bigger, true? So we need to sponsor more and more franchise team members, just like you and me into the team, correct? And continuous sponsoring new team member into the team is one of the key factors to succeed in Jeunesse business. Why? New team members are bringing new energy. Do we have energy in the room? Yeah. Yes. New team members are bringing new energies, new leadership, new strengths into your team, so your team become more powerful, and obviously the result can be different. Someone might say sponsoring new people is difficult. Anyone say that? I said it. Sometimes we do feel difficult sponsoring more people, true? To answer that, I would love to share with you a very interesting activity in the animal world called a spider web. Anyone ever research how a spider web is made? I didn't. I just Google it, use my imagination. The research shows the first spider web thread is the most difficult part. And the spider normally sits in its most hungry time when they start making spider web. Interesting, isn't it? The first thread, just imagine how difficult it is. The spider have to, number one, not to be killed by your enemy, right? And number two, they have to find a perfect landing spot and the position for them to start making a web. If lucky enough, while spider dropping itself towards its perfect landing spot, it has to be sure the thread is not to be broken. If lucky enough, the spider will land to its pre-chosen spot. But often incidents happens, right? Stronger wind, outside interruptions, blah, blah, blah. The spider web thread might be broken. Now, the question is, does this spider stop trying to produce second time? If the first thread is not successful, if the first thread is broken, does the spider stop and giving up, run away? No. Why? Because we are all hungry. It's almost lunchtime. Because we are hungry. If it's stopped, if giving up, then spider has no food. No food, then spider will die. What spider do? Keep on trying. Keep on trying. Keep on trying. After a long time battering, the spider will have its first thread successfully connect from one end to another end. Then, second thread, third thread, fourth. After a little while, a small spider web in the early shape will be showing. Now, spider will have a break, but only a little break. Why? Because the spider understands he or she needs more food, more insects. How? It needs bigger, stronger, firmer web. True? So during a little break, if a spider is lucky enough, one or two insects will fall into its early small shape of spider web, and the spider will have its food. Yeah. But spider understands that he cannot stop from there. He has to keep on going. True? Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. And after a long time, a stronger, bigger, powerful, more thread spider webs is done. Until then, the spider can have its beautiful life. Spider can lie down, food will come automatically, more insects will come from internationally, from 141 countries, right? And the spider might have partners, have baby spiders, more spider webs, more threads, the bigger web. True? Is that easy? No? What is this called? After spider has a bigger, stronger, firmer spider web, he can lie down, enjoy life. The food will come automatically. What this is called? What is it called? Passive income. That's right, passive income. Doesn't really matter if the spider is doing the job or not. The food is always coming. Why? Because it has a much bigger, stronger, firm web. So that's called passive income. What does this spider web story really telling us? It is spider's nature instinct to keep on working, keep on making spider web, while our human beings has a nature desire to be successful. Agree? Yes? That's right. So just imagine if you will have more options in your life to have better school for your kids, newer cars, newer and a bigger house, maybe bigger than Lyndon's. We can dream about it, right? And more holidays, more times, more freedoms, more choices. If all of this can be delivered by a huge, powerful Jeunesse web, Are you going to complain it is difficult to sponsor new team members? Are you? No, there's only one person saying no clearly. Are you going to complain? Of course not. Do we have to keep on sponsoring new people? How many? Lots. The more the better. Because why? You can lie down, enjoy the life, the food will come, passive income. True? Got it. Happy family, happy life. Someone say, happy life, happy wife? You said it. Okay. So what type of new people we really need to bring into the business? What type of people we need to bring into the new business? Anyone, everyone. But if we can have an order, I would prefer to try to bring those big people into your team first. Big people, not talking about big in size, but big in mind, big in action. Try to bring those successful businessmen, high-fly insurance brokers, top car salesmen, top real estate agent, successful individuals or influential individuals in their circle of friends. Those are the people we prefer to attract into the team first, because those are the potential team leaders in your business. Those can give you a better, a stronger, much firmer Jeunesse web. At the end, anyone who has been more successful than ourselves, those are the people in our top list. Clear? Anyone who are more successful, more influential, better credibility, those are the people we need to share Jeunesse first. Not the other way around, not the patients, okay? So how can we share Jeunesse business more effectively? When we build up a Jeunesse teams, we need to share Jeunesse business, the more the better, right? How can we share the Jeunesse business more effectively? We must always cover the following 5 elements. Number 1, we have to talk about the current world economical trend. We have to talk about where the company is from, the owner's success story, the company awards, the leadership, the management. All of those we have to cover first. Number 2, use enhancement system. Anyone learn today a little bit extra after we heard Dr. Jim Papa talk about AM/PM? Yes, at least I am. I was trying to get more understanding about Dr. Jim Papa's philosophy while I was in Jeunesse University in Hong Kong. There was a lot of people there. I paid all my attention, but to be honest with you, 2 times I had no idea what is this. It's too difficult to understand. But today, I was sitting there, and I can tell you I learned a lot more about AM/PM, about our use enhancement system. And the result is I have much more confidence after this weekend to share use enhancement system. The secret is because I'm sitting in the front row. So you need to come to the front row so that you can understand more. We're all paying the same ticket to the event, right? Yep. And I guess by sitting there, my value for the money is more. I get more information. So we have to share with everyone we share Jeunesse with for YES, Use Enhancement System, not just the one product, but the whole range. Often, over the time, I've been seeing distributors are sharing how good the product is. They often fall in love with 1 or 2 products, and they keep on saying 1 or 2. They forgot the whole range. As Dr. Jim Papa said, the combination of the use enhancement system will deliver far bigger results than just taking 1 product. True? So we have to share with the whole use enhancement system. Number 3, we have to share the brilliant compensation plan. Is Jeunesse giving us the best compensation plan so far in the industry? Yes. Dennis said yes. We have to say yes because he's the boss, right? Brilliant compensation plan, we have to cover 6 areas, right? We have to cover 6 areas. You can explain those in 1 minute or you can explain this in 1 hour. I did the quickest one to cover 6 type of incomes in 30 seconds. Number 4, we have to talk about the team. If it is a team business, then we have to talk about team. Which team are you with? What type of team are you with? What type of team member are you trying to bring in? So team, we have to talk about teams. A lot of areas we can talk about. Number 5, often people forgot to mention, to share, is timing. Is Jeunesse a business or charity work? Both. But we today talk about business. Isn't it? Yep. So, any business has its perfect timing to get involved with. All right? So, I often found most of us are not that good on explaining how good the timing is for the new people who are looking at Jeunesse. Timing. Some people say that Jeunesse is being around for 8 years. It's too late. Is that too late? No way. It's not even started, right? Look around. So timing, some people say that, okay, I want to be first in the business. Or somebody say that I want to wait until you become millionaire. I don't have comments on that, but we have to understand how we can explain timing perfectly. Normally, what I would like to share with, it didn't show here, is I draw a draft. I said statistics shows in the early 3-5 years time, it's a high risk time. And after high risk is called a momentum, and after momentum is called critical mass. And after critical mass is going to be steady growth. So we have to identify where Jeunesse now is in the whole curve. So I normally draw few sentences, few minutes. People understood so easily. And so far, in last 3 years, I never had one person say to me, no, Jeunesse is not good timing after I draw that little draft. We already passed high risk time. Okay? Some of us might like to be in the high risk, just like a gambling. Not for me. But we are before critical mass. Critical mass is talking about in a short period of time, a lot of money will be generated. And a brand no one knows in a very short period of time will become a household. That's called critical mass. And now we are in the front of the critical mass. So we are just in the momentum. I believe no one would love to get into the business while it's in the steady growth period. So if we can clearly explain the timing, and people will buy you. Easy, right? So we cover 5 elements. Now, number 1, the world economic trend, the company background, the success stories, everything. Number 2, the why yes. Number 3, the compensation plan. Number 4, the team. Number 5, the timing. Timing is running late. Okay, anyone say sponsoring process is selling? Anyone, hands up if you say sponsoring is selling? 1, few, 2. Hands up if you say sponsoring is sorting. Few more. The rest, I believe, you don't know what we're talking about here, right? Hungry, yes. I will speed up. Sponsoring process is purely a sorting process. It's not selling at all. Find those who are bigger, who have bigger dreams, willing to change, desire to be successful, love personal development. Those are the people you were looking for through sorting. Okay, Jeunesse is a sorting business completely. Encourage those who want to talk, keep on sharing. Encourage those people they have a dream, enlarge their dreams. Encourage those people who want to see the world, to let them, help them, support them to visit the world free of charge, right? And encourage those who wants to practice. Teach them how to do it and watch them do it afterwards. In this whole sorting process, you will see some will, some won't, some wait. So what? Next. Oh, you're very good. Motivation is the next step to build a high-performing team. The biggest and the happiest result to build a massive team internationally is what we're looking for in Jeunesse. Yes? So a global distribution network under you, many distributors, customers, consumers, so that you can leverage your time, your capacity, and your income. Yes? And yes? Convention like this, by far, is the best motivation tool each of us should leverage on. One secret to be successful in Jeunesse is how effectively you promote event, like what Dennis just said. Simply, you can identify your business growth by looking at how many people attend the event and the event and the event. There are two ways to be successful in Jeunesse. One, you're very good, like the people sitting in the front, they are diamonds. Number two, you are the expert to promote event. The more team member attending event surely will bring you more business. And trust me, 100%, every single time it always works. Promoting event is the most fundamental key part to build your high-performance team internationally. Whatever event, small event, big event, the bigger, the better. So next time, any of us are thinking of right now to bringing more people into our next event? Yes? Who want to write it down and hand over the piece of paper with how many people you are willing to bring next event to next? Bringing more people, whatever way, I don't care, whatever way, okay? You begging them, you cheating them, you dragging them, you shouting them, whatever. Who you can bring into the event will help you build a business very successfully, very easily, very quickly. Training and developing. We have to build 5 big winning mindset, okay? Big business, thinking big, bigger vision, bigger structure, bigger result. A successful Jeunesse business will deliver all the freedom you're looking for. Time freedom, financial freedom, and freedom in spiritual levels. And we also have to develop 7 healthier team habits from time to time. Number 1, lead by example. My time is up, so I'm speeding up. Lead by example. Build deep and wide. Sponsor upwards. Efficient follow-ups. Follow up those 20% of the people with the big dream, with desire to be successful, coachable, has willingness to sacrifice in a short period of time to be successful. Follow-up. The fortune is all in the follow-ups. So, and also form key leadership teams. It's around 7, 8 people as your key leadership team. And number 6, be part of the team, not just managing the team, but be part of the team. You are one of the team. And the 7th, is manage and duplicate with layers. Okay, we don't have enough time to explain all of those. So lead by example, build wide and deep, sponsor upwards, efficient the follow-up, form key leadership team, be part of the team, and manage and duplicate with layers. At the end, after all of this process, we build up a team We manage a team, we duplicate a team, and we operate as a team, a high-performance team. So what really team is about? Together, each achieve more. So 2018 is our time to work harder, get harder, and play harder. Thank you very much for your time. Thanks.